Is your business destined to fail? According to Bloomberg, approximately 4 out of 5 businesses fail within the first 18 months of operation. Businesses fail for many different reasons, but some of the top causes include lack of a clear vision, poor planning, bad management by business owners and leadership teams with little or no business acumen, legal issues, such as getting sued or neglecting to properly license and register the business, and failure to seek help when needed. By and large, the number one reason almost 80% of businesses fail is that they simply run out of money. Think about your current situation. Does your business have enough cash flow to sustain its operations? Having little or no cash flow can be very detrimental to your business. Cash flow refers to the total amount of money coming in and going out of your business within a specific time frame, usually monthly. Cash flow speaks to the liquidity of your business, or how much actual cash you have on hand at any given time. This means your account receivables aren't really factored into this equation because that isn't money you already have on hand. The money in your store safe or cash registers, as well as the balances in your bank accounts, do count because that cash can be immediately available to you. The other half of the cash flow equation counts the total of all expenses, or money being paid out of your business. This includes administrative expenses, salaries and wages, and of course, any cost of goods sold. Cash flow is important because it is what you use from day to day to sustain your operations. You may use it to make change for customers, purchase inventory, address emergencies, like calling a plumber to fix an overflowing toilet, or even to make small improvements to your location. Having adequate cash flow is what keeps your business afloat and your doors open. Many business owners become overwhelmed and frustrated by their lack of cash flow, and that frustration often leads to big mistakes. Driven by panic mode, the business owner may turn to external financing through outside resources to meet their capital needs. And I totally get it. There are a lot of bigwigs and gurus who love to brag about how great it is to use other people's money. But other people's money also means other people's mess. Let me explain what I mean. The first source cash-strapped entrepreneurs want to turn to is grants. Government grants. Everyone thinks there's all this magical buckets of free money that the government is just waiting to give away to small businesses. While there are some grants out there, unless you're a tech startup or scientific research firm, the truth is that grants for for-profit businesses are few and far between, as well as highly competitive. Furthermore, if you are lucky enough to land a grant, there are often highly restrictive constraints on what the funds can be used for and huge amounts of administrative reporting you will need to maintain on the back end, not to mention the audit process to ensure you didn't misappropriate the funds in any way. Loans are an entirely different headache. You may have to jump through many hoops to even qualify. And the funny thing about loan financiers is that they would rather loan money when you don't actually need it. This means your business needs to already be financially healthy and be able to prove it, which is something the majority of small businesses struggle with all the time. Just think about the last time you prepared a complete set of financial statements. If it was more than 3 months ago, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. The final financing pool is investors. This group gives you money in exchange for ownership in your business. That ownership often also comes with a voice in your business. Is that something you really want? There are definitely good reasons to seek external financing. However, if you're like most bootstrapping entrepreneurs, you may not be in the best position to fully take advantage of the benefits and could end up in a worse financial mess than when you started. So how then do you get the cash you need to sustain your operations and grow your business? The best way to increase cash flow is to make more sales. Remember, cash flow refers to all the money coming in and going out of a business within a given time. A quick way to calculate your cash flow is to total all of your sales revenue and any other income received during that time, then subtract all of your expenses that were paid out. A healthy business has a positive cash flow. If the cash flowing out outweighs the cash coming in, then you have only two choices: either cut expenses or increase sales. Most business owners are already operating on a very skinny budget, so it's usually difficult to find areas where you can still cut costs. This means you will be able to make the greatest impact on cash flow by increasing sales. But how do you do that? By learning exactly how to attract and retain your dream customers. This means finding the right prospects, converting them into paying customers, and maintaining long-term relationships with them so they not only become repeat buyers themselves, but also get transformed into ambassadors for your brand. Matching customer needs and desires with products and services that fulfill those needs, selling, is the root of every business mission. Successful businesses maintain a larger gap between sales revenue and expenses. All other financing methods increase expenses and may require the business owner to give up a level of control over their operations. Cash flow will never be a problem as long as you maintain a steady stream of quality, loyal, paying customers.